here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong. Then I come to my senses. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel don't be afraid. Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel.
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is We hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at astroworldweb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optilong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to astroweb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control using a powerful hand. I wanna be you, I wanna see you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right.
Yep, and I just went to me, so hold on a second here. I think we're good to go. And yes, I think we're good. All right. So first of all, let me apologize to everybody here. Number one, we had that big crash on Wednesday night. Not sure what happened. It looks like my platform streamer, not my directing program, my platform streamer decided to take a dump pretty much and lose all of the associations to all the platforms. Every platform, with the exception of the YouTube channel, which blew out last night. It hasn't been on some of the platforms since August. So for those of you that were wondering why we can't hit 2,000 subscribers, well, there you go. So hopefully that's fixed now as of that got me figured out before episode 300, right? But
yeah, no kidding.
So it looks like I fixed all the associations. I got to do a couple other things with links that were not 100% fixed, but it'll all be fixed before I go on the cruise on Sunday because I won't have any time to do anything. Does it sound like I'm in a tunnel a little bit or no?
No, it doesn't.
No,
not to me at least.
Maybe it's just me. It could be just me. Let me know how the sound is, everybody. So there we go. And for you jokers out there, no, it wasn't my video card or okay, it had nothing to do with the video card. I'm looking for a thank you, Tom. I'm looking for a new restreamer So I'm looking to probably go to another program because ever since Mellon switched over to Streamlabs, which I hated OBS to begin with, I thought it was just clunky and horrible, and I don't understand. I understand why they only use it for gamers because that's all it's good for. And so that being said, look for some changes. And one thing I want you guys in the chat to do tonight, we're doing. You got to be a little bit with these. You got to help me out. So with Eric's presentation, we're trying a new program and trying to figure out how to make the resolution of the presentation be better so you can read and see and all that. Not to mention the fact that I'll be able to layer it in such a way where you'll be able to see the person that's presenting while they're presenting. And I think that has a lot to do with the actual effectiveness of the presentation, seeing the person and seeing how they look and the passion in the face. I think that has a lot to do with it. So that's another reason why I'm trying to do this. So let me know how it works. If it works, great. I want to know the opinion. I know we're probably going to have limited amount of people on tonight, probably less than 20 because of the situations. But let me know what's going on. I appreciate all the feedback to everybody. So please, if it sucks, let me know. So that being said, Eric, talk to me. I need some water.
Yes, you do that. Get yourself a drink of water. Hey, everybody! Happy Friday! We made it to another week. We are going through. I believe we're basically imaging in narrowband right now. I believe we're still in the full moon situation. Let me just double check. It's been cloudy here in where I'm at, and so I haven't had a chance to do anything. No, it's actually waning. So we're at 62. So it's getting closer and closer back towards a new moon, and I'm looking forward to that myself. Hopefully, I'll have a chance to do some imaging tomorrow, and we'll see how that all goes. All right, Billy. Let me know what target you're going to be going after there, Billy, since you say you may try to get a chance to image tonight. So Tom, right there with you, man. Clouds, and more clouds. But hopefully tomorrow may be a little bit more positive, at least according to Astrophyric and Windy and the few other apps and weather apps that I use here. So yeah, Friday, which means that we're going to be announcing image of the week for November. I think Yep. I think it's gone now. Nope. Okay, cool. All right, good. So yes, we have image of the week for November. And don't forget, voting is on for another, I want to say, hour and 15 minutes or so, or a little bit less than that. So don't forget to go to astroworldweb.com/IOTW for image of the week and check out the images, and do not forget to vote. So really appreciate that. And also in about, 12 days. We have about 12 days, and then we will be celebrating our 300th episode here on AstroWorld TV. Do us a favor, if you are so inclined to, let us know how we've been doing over the years. Let us know how we may have impacted you and over these Wednesdays and Fridays and stuff like that. So do us a favor, share a video with us. You can drop it into the Google shared folder at astroworldweb.com/E300 and take a few minutes to just set up a quick 1-minute video, 1 minute or less, and just let us know how things may have impacted you, in the show. And if there's ideas to improve the show, let us know those things too. And we've also, of course, we are going to be having our presentations like Dan was mentioning. On Fridays, we are going to be continuing our Constellation presentations. I will be doing Canis Major, and Dan, I believe, is doing Pavo, I believe.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Pavo. Yep. I'm back.
Yep.
I had to go to old school headset.
Nothing wrong with that. Hey, if it works, it works. Sometimes the old stuff just works just fine, man.
I don't know. I think because I unplugged it to go get some water, I think it lost the connection here. My $250 earphones are not working.
Okay.
So there you go. We throw it in the corner and let Pepper eat
Yeah.
it.
Tom, I think MP4 will be just fine. Dan, you let me know. But I think MP4 videos will work
MP4 is
just fine. MP4, MPV, or MOV, stuff like that. So I think we're good.
I'm
Yep.
failure is
Ground
not an
control
option.
to
Failure is not an
Major
option.
Tom.
Failure is not an option. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But well, I got a new toy. Like everybody was waiting to see. Remember we were talking about the Goya Lab, right?
Yes.
The spectrometer, right? And we were talking. It finally came from China. The missing piece, right?
Okay. Which is
This is the mercury argon calibration light that Queeve was talking about on his video.
okay.
So you plug it in, you go fiber optic out right into the spectrographer, spectrometer.
Spectrometer.
And you could calibrate. You could take samples of this light, and because this is a pure argon light, you tell it it's argon, and it calibrates to argon. Just like we calibrate our filter offsets to luminance, it'll calibrate to argon. It knows the wavelength of argon, and it moves everything in the right spots. So there you go.
And so I'm a little confused. So what would be the purpose of it?
So let's say if you're, the spectrometer needs to be calibrated every once in a while, just like anything else. It needs to be able to kind of judge the light. So let's say if it's showing, let's say an HA filter is, I think if I'm going to screw this up, I think it's 656.3. I think it is for H alpha, I think. And O3 is 450, 550, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So, I think it's in that range.
I think it's 656. I could be wrong, but let's say if it's
not it's not over 7. It's sub 700. So yeah, I think it's around 656.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I don't remember. I'm gonna screw up these numbers. I'm not a chemical engineer. But whatever the case may be, if you know that argon it emits light at a specific wavelength, just like H alpha does, right?
Mm-hmm.
You say, let's say, argument's sake, argon is, let's see, what is it? Let's say it's argon is 842.46. It looks like. I don't have my glasses
that's
on.
really up there.
Okay, so you put it in there, and you tell the software, this is an argon light. Calibrate to 56.46, and now you know that it's good for argon. It's going to be good for everything else, right? I thanks, Ernie. Thanks, Ernie. Sounds like
it sounds like he's doing a Foster Brooks impersonation. Spectrometer.
Spec this, okay? But so that being said, you say, okay, this is argon, boom, and now if it's good for one chemical, it's good for the rest. So now you know that this is this is your control set, right? This is your control set. So
you can
now
calibrate.
Everything is good. So now if I put an H alpha filter in there, that's how you could sit there and say, okay, this filter is off,
right,
or on, so that's how that works.
because you've calibrated it to that argon light.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's the theory behind it.
All right. Well, that's helpful though. That is going to be a helpful tool for you, using that. So definitely, and we should always try to calibrate whatever equipment that we have that's necessary. Like we've talked about using the spider for calibrating our monitors when we're doing processing so we can make sure that our colors are, in line and somewhat, I guess, to be in line with what we would think is how we're going to be displaying them or how we want to have them, come out as far as if we're printing, anything like that. So if we calibrate our monitor, right, if I'm not mistaken, properly, that is going to help us, especially if we're doing prints or sending prints like to Bay Photo or to our own personal printers or anything like that. Everything will be in line. So
that's one of the things that when people start printing astro photos, they always say, well, it doesn't look like what's on my screen. That's because your screen sucks, you didn't calibrate it, or you're using a substandard. Don't think you're going to get like these NASA color with a $210 HP printer. It's not going to be very good.
There are certain printers that will be good.
Yeah, you need a decent printer. If you want to do like a large format printer with real ink, not refillable stupid little card with jugs of ink. So that's what you kind of need. But the BenQ monitors are the best as far as I'm concerned. They are automatically, well, the more expensive ones are calibrated in factory, and if it loses calibration, they'll give you a new one. That's how much.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you can get a cheap BenQ monitor that's just like your LG. They're a little bit better, but you need to spend a good amount, $700, $800, $900 on a monitor, to get that type of color referencing.
That's where we get the old buy once cry once, or you get what you pay for. If you invest a little bit more into something for a higher quality or to achieve certain expectations, then you should be fine.
And
just like
Cintiq, another great one too. BenQ's great, Cintiq's great. There are a couple great ones out there. If you get a really good monitor, you get that. And if not, you sit there and you can find out how bad it is by using one of these guys. This is the Spider X Pro from Data Color. Basically, it's just got a camera on it, and you hang it. You literally just hang it.
Yes.
Right over your monitor, right? You open it up, you hang it over your monitor, you lift it up. There's the camera.
Yep.
You hang it in the monitor, and it does its tests. And that's it. And it'll tell you what you need to do.
Exactly.
Pretty cool.
Matter of fact, I need to grab my Spider and do that this month. I, start of the month and need to do that and get that done. So I try to do it pretty regularly.
No, it's if you have a decent monitor, but you just want to look at it and kind of, it will make the software will literally make the Spider software will literally make the changes to your monitor that needs to be changed.
Yes, it will.
And it does request you to do it at least once a month. You'll get a flash or a notification saying, "Hey, do it."
Yep. Don't forget to do it.
Don't forget to do it, because the next thing you know, you're gonna print up at something. It's gonna look like garbage.
Tom, honestly, I tend to be that way too. I get a little lazy and forget to do it or skip it or what have you. But
I shouldn't be talking anything. I haven't done it since my computer crashed. Like 2 months ago? I should have done it when the computer crashed, because it probably lost everything. So now good thing I don't have any data to process, because it would just stink. So, that being said, we should talk a little bit about Astropalooza that's coming up. Also, we got
absolutely.
I know you were talking about E300, right?
Yep.
E300 is coming up
in 2 weeks.
It's garbage. But 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks from Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Or a week from Wednesday. A week from Wednesday.
Yeah, a week from this upcoming Wednesday. Yes.
Yep, the 15th, 12 days from today. Like Eric said, I believe you said that before when I was running around looking for a headset.
Yes, I did.
but hey, it's going to be a lot of fun. Please, everybody, just go make a 30-second video. I'm going to be putting it out to some of my peeps that have been on the show. to make some videos as well. So please, it'd just be a cool thing to give some props to the people that watch too. It's not just blowing our egos up; it's for you guys, showing that you guys support us. So that's that's what I'm saying. So we got on Astropalooza. Everybody is confirmed as of today. So Trevor, Dylan, Scott Roberts, Tom Bramwell, Astro Stace, Sean Nielsen, Masters of Pix Insight, Wayne Parker, Dr. Sass, and Charles Bracken. I think I got everybody.
Yeah.
But and speaking of devil, Tom Bramwell in the chat.
Hey.
Oh my God,
I
I'm
am
home
when you are live.
Hey,
good to hear from you, Tom.
One of the hardest working people of the past at least 2 years since he opened up his he's been hard working his whole life. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, let me tell you, he doubly worked hard to get this stuff taken care of over Prima Luce North America. So, congrats, Tom. You're my buddy, and trying to get ready for Nightfall. Yeah, Nightfall. Everybody, if you didn't see my video for Nightfall, if you go into Nightfall, go check out the table that Tom and Astrodoc are going to be at the Prima Luce. I believe it's a Prima Luce table. Go there. Tom will give you a code for a discount for Prima Luce stuff when you buy from AstroWorld telescopes. So nice little discount just for going to Nightfall and saying hi to Ron and Tom. Clark won't be there. Clark kicked Tom out. He said, you know what, I'll run the business. You go have fun. And you might have some product with them. Where is it? Is Paso Robles over in California, Tom? If you get into that in the chat, I think that's where it is. Nightfall is a star party in California. So I'm trying to find out where exactly it is. But I need to sell my Gen 1 Prima Luce controller. Well, I'll buy it for $50. Anza Borrego. There you go. Left coast. Yep. West side. But Anza Borrego. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. So Astropalooza. We also got January 8th. We got Nico Carver coming. And I just want to say thank you to all the sponsors that sponsored us throughout the year. Prima Luce Lab being one, Woodland Hills, Camera Concepts, Optolong, and obviously, our parent company, I guess, AstroWorld Telescopes. So that being said, we're gonna go on and we're gonna forego. And thank you for all the member sponsors as well. You guys are great, and I'm gonna put I guess somebody asked for a kind of what do you call it? Not a trial, but a example video for the E300 stuff. So I kind of threw something together, but I don't know if I want to put it up there. I kind of want to put it up there for the show now. So I think I'm gonna make another one real quick and just say, I'll put a disclaimer on it saying, no, I am not this conceited, but so tonight is Constellation night, right? We're doing
we're picking up Constellation night. Like I said, we got image of the week. We're gonna do a little bit more of the post processing. We're gonna touch a little bit on that, continue with that for newbies and stuff like that. And if I'm not mistaken, and Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, they have their new telescopes, their radio telescopes.
Oh yeah.
That and Tom, just let me know. Did you guys go to Annapolis and set something up?
Yeah, Washington
at the observatory at Annapolis.
I think it was Washington, but yeah, it was down there like last week or two ago.
Yeah, I couldn't recall exactly where. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
they went to the academy.
Yeah, so
they went to the So I'm kind of jealous there because I haven't had a chance to get to Annapolis yet, but I will. But yeah, they went to the Naval Academy, and me, go Navy, and set up one of the radio telescopes there. So that was pretty darn cool. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, well, if you ever go to Annapolis, I'll meet you there because it's only 5 hours away. So I mean,
There you go.
let me know.
I will.
The roof
I
of
will.
the Hopper building at the Naval Academy.
Yes. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep. It was cool. They were putting it all over Facebook too on the Prima Luce page.
That's where I must have seen it. It was on Facebook. Yeah.
Yep.
Really cool there. But yeah, let's if you want, we can hop right into our presentations.
Yeah,
and do those.
sure. And
do
you want to do yours first?
Let me see some. I'm sorry?
You want to do yours first?
Yeah, we can test this
then we can
whole
test this thing.
clicker out and all that stuff.
And well, actually, it's not going to be different. It's not. The resolution should be a lot better on the presentation. So again, let me know if it works out for everybody. And it's something that we're trying here to kind of figure it out. Figure out Astropalooza because we got a lot of presentations, and I want people to see the people, not just see the presentation. But anyway,
yeah.
So tell me when you're ready.
Yep, just a sec here. And where is that guy? Cool. I think I'm good. So I just go to YouTube. So I just do this straight off of YouTube, right?
Yeah, and
I'm to this right through YouTube.
And I loaded it up right now, so it should be on the YouTube.
There we go.
Page.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
All right. So far, so good. Is there any way we can zoom out a little bit? Because it looks like it's cropped quite a bit. I don't know if that's even possible. And if not, just let me know. There we go.
How's that?
Cool. No, that's great.
All right, and you're on.
So yeah. So they, Ernie, he introduced me. I don't know if the entire program is it Internet Clicker or is it something else that you're utilizing?
Well, the only thing that you're using is a program called Internet Clicker.
Right.
And basically, I'm using what's called NDI in vMix in order to stream from my other computer in my network rack. So your PowerPoint is on the network rack right now.
Okay.
And I'm using NDI to bring it into vMix, which is my director program, and then I'm using that NDI input to push it to YouTube. So
okay, nice.
So
well, let's give this a go. And so
just so everybody knows, Eric is controlling my computer now from his house. So from his house. So, but the only thing you can do is use the Internet Clicker, which just moves it back and forward. So that's you can't give me a virus or anything. So at least
you say.
I don't think he can, but Eric's pretty good with this stuff, so he might be able to.
All right. Let's do this. So this presentation, this week's presentation is going to be, really, Tom, it's going to be on Canis Major, on the Constellation Canis Major, which is actually, it should be out now, or coming very close. It's here now. So let's hop into this. So let's do this. See if it works. And
did you click it?
I did click it.
Let's see here.
And Danger, Will Robinson.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
First time. Let me see.
First time for everything.
It might have been because it was on too long. So let me just take a look and see.
If
it says left, hit your New browser has connected to the app. Did you just reconnect?
Yep.
All right. Hit the left button or right arrow click. Hold on a second. Try it again.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
All right. So
So
don't worry.
Canis-
Don't worry about.
Yeah.
You might want to hit it a little. There's a little bit of a latency there.
Yep.
From if you look at it if you bring the vMix page in, you'll see it now on the vMix page.
Gotcha.
Right, because it's live now. So you'll see it on the vMix page. So you can use the vMix page now as just to look at. You don't have to look at the YouTube page anymore because it's
Gotcha.
live.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then
Cool.
there'll be no latency. So
there you go. Nice, man.
Tell me how it works on your side too, because
I will. So Canis Major is the constellation that I will be doing tonight. And Canis Major, or also known in Latin as, is translated, it's a Latin for the great dog. It is mostly it's a southern sky constellation that sits not far behind Orion. And the dog, it looks to be, is chasing, a rabbit or a hare, which is also represented by the constellation Lepus. And it was one of the original 48 constellations that was cataloged in the Amalgamus by Ptolemy in the 2nd century, I believe in Alexandria.
Yep.
And it is the 43rd largest constellation in our sky, occupying 380 degrees.
Sorry, that's funny because Pavo is the 44th.
See, there you go. All right.
There you go. Sorry.
So no, you're good. So it occupies 380 square degrees, and it's located in the 2nd quadrant of the southern hemisphere. And it can be seen from latitudes between as high as 60 degrees north to 90 degrees south. And as I was saying earlier, it belongs to the Orion constellation family, which includes Canis Minor, Monoceros, Lepus, and of course Orion. And its name, the stars that when you have formal, stars, or you have stars that are going to be named or anything like that, the genitive star names this one is Canis Majoris, and its abbreviation is capital C, lowercase ma. Now, with Canis Major, it is, of course, the home of the brightest star in our night sky, which is Sirius. Its genitive name, of course, is Alpha Canis Major, and Sirius is also known as the dog star with a magnitude of negative 1.42. The constellation has actually 10 named stars, with 7 stars also having planets or exoplanets. And there's only one Messier object, M41, but there are also no meteor showers associated with Canis Major. So that was good. That was pretty quick. So when we talk about a little bit about the mythology and everything, the story of Canis Major is actually associated with the story of Laelaps, the fastest dog in the world. And about the story about Laelaps is that the dog was gifted with a gift by Zeus to Europa, which bore him 3 boys and was put on the island of Crete, I believe, to help protect, to help her be, to help keep her protected from Hera, and the wrath of Hera and stuff like that. But anyway, Laelaps was renowned for his incredible speed. It made him, almost unstoppable. And they would say that Laelaps would always capture what he was going after or chasing after. Now, Europa eventually gave the dog to King Minos, who became the king of Crete. And Minos was also her son, as well as the son of Zeus. Then over time, Laelaps was passed on also from Minos to Procris, she received the dog as a gesture of thanks when she cured King Minos of a curse that he that he ended up being cursed or something like that, and she helped take away the curse. So she was given the dog, and she took the dog back to her home, and she had the dog with her husband, Cephalus, or Cephalus. Sorry. Sometimes that sounds a lot worse. That name can sound a lot worse than. I'm not even going to go there. When I say Cephalus, everybody else might think something else. So we're going to keep it PG or even G. So during this time, after Procris and Cephalus got Laelaps, the city of Thebes was being ravaged by the Tumesian fox. And the Tumesian fox, they say, was released by Dionysus for crimes that were committed against him by the people of the city of Thebes. So the Tumesian fox was this large fox that was also believed impossible to capture. So in a crazy twist of fate, Cephalus was called to bring Laelaps to catch this fox. And this initiated, this crazy never-ending chase, because you have the fox that can never be caught being chased by the dog, the fastest dog in the world that always catches its prey or what it's hunting after. So you can see how this would never end. So what ended up happening was that Zeus, looking down from Mount Olympus, saw this chase ongoing between the fox and the dog, never ending, and Thebes was being basically destroyed in the process. So he decided, as soon as these two animals cleared the city during their chase, he turned them into stone to end the chase, because he felt this chase was never going to end. And what he ended up doing was, after he turned them to stone, he sent them up into the sky as constellations, as Canis Major for Laelaps and Canis Minor for the Tumesian fox. So they can continue their chase and all that stuff, throughout the ages and throughout time. Okay, so there's the mythology behind it. And now, my little Canis Major, we're gonna have some. We're gonna show you guys the some deep sky objects. And so, first deep sky object that you can find in Canis Major is the colliding galaxies, NGC 2207 and IC 2163. And this image was actually, this is a Hubble Space Telescope image from NASA. But so this is pretty cool. You can still actually, with our own telescopes, you can capture this. If you have a high focal length telescope, you can also be able to capture the colliding galaxies. IC 2177, which is also known as the Seagull Nebula. And this image was taken by Nick Zemantic. using a Takahashi FSQ 160 and a ZWO ASI 2600 mono on a software bit Paramount MX. And this is, you can find this image taken by Nick in AstroBin. The Messier object that I mentioned, Messier 41, which is also known as the Little Beehive Cluster. This image was taken by Mauricio Souza, and he took this image. This actually was awarded Image of the Day within AstroBin. And he took this image using a self-built 150 millimeter Newtonian at f4. And he also captured it with the ZWO ASI 294 mono on an Orion Atlas EQG. So again, like I talked about before in some other presentations, sometimes you don't need to have the most expensive types of equipment to end up getting a good image. And this is mine. This is my image of Thor's helmet, NGC 2359. I took this image with my now former refractor, my Zenith Star 126, and used the ASI 294 mono on my CEM60. And this was done in the HOO palette. Let me see something here. And sorry about that. And now we have Sharpless 308, the Dolphin Nebula. And this was taken by Andy using a Takahashi TOA 130 refractor with a QSI 6162 and on a Takahashi Tema 2 mount. And let me see something here. So next we have, this is the obscure, I would say. This is the last image of my presentation. This is a more obscure or unique area. This is at the tail of the dog, the tail of Canis Major. And this is an HA region, also taken by Andy of the previous picture. And this is, you see the bright star is the star Aldra, which is at the tail of Canis Major, and the open cluster Calendar 140. And he took this one with the same Takahashi TOA 130 and the QSI 6162 with on a SEM 70G. So I really like this one. You know, this one was, like I said, the one off the beaten path that really doesn't have any NGC designations or anything like that. But I thought it was a very, very nice image.
Nice.
Yeah. And that is it for Canis Major. So thank you guys very much.
Yeah, well, I've been running a poll the whole time, so
yeah.
And looks like video is much better. I can read the small print with my crappy glasses, and
nice.
7 votes, 100% better. So
that's good.
So there you go. So that's awesome.
So it really worked. I thought it was nice, and it was rather quick. It was really quick as far as, you know, clicking through the presentation. So that was pretty good.
Yep, I got to figure out also why I'm not getting the Facebook posts on VMix Social. It looks like it's only connected to camera concepts for some reason. I'm gonna figure that out, but I'll figure that out. But I'm getting all the Facebook, and I'm getting Twitch again. Twitch is back online, so there you go. so
Awesome.
to our 30 Twitch viewers, thank you so much. Or so. Let me get this up really quick. And where the hell is the view? The view. Cancel view. There we go. Yeah, somebody was throwing out quotes of Rush quotes out there, and I switched over, and I just said, "Oh my!" And it's funny because I left for 1 second. He asked what song, and I knew what song it was. It just I didn't see the question, but sorry, missed it. But let me just see if this works. If I could do this, did that send? I don't think that's sent though. Send.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, I'll agree with that, JC, is that, my photo was blocking a bit of the lower corner, the lower left corner of the presentation, but it's okay. I think, but we still got through it. But yeah, that was the only thing I can say is, blocking.
There we go. All right, so now that works again.
Yeah.
Comments are coming.
But no, like I said, there's some pretty cool targets within Canis Major that I still need to go after, such as 308, the Dolphin Nebula for sure, as well as I want to go and take a look and see if I can get off of that last image, towards the tail end of the Constellation. I'm surprised that that seemed like a really nice HA region, and I'm surprised that it hasn't been necessarily cataloged. But maybe it has, or maybe it hasn't been. But I thought it was I thought the picture itself, the image itself, was very nice. Thanks, guys, appreciate it. But
nice.
But yeah, hopefully, when we're doing these presentations, and if you're in the areas and if these constellations are in your area, for you to be able to image them during the, when you have the opportunity, go for it. So
nice, awesome, yeah, great job, man.
Thanks, bro.
As usual, I love your mythology background and stuff like that. It's always, it's so much information. It's really cool. So,
thanks. I like I said, I love Greek mythology. It's one of my favorite subjects. So I have a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah, me too. I wish I did more of it. I read a bunch of books about it, but and D&D helps. So
yeah, for sure,
that helps.
Yep.
But all right, so I got everybody. Don't forget. So we only got like 15 people watching. Everything was screwed up.
I know. So,
but we're still here. We're still here.
And do us a huge favor. If you appreciate what we're doing here, we would appreciate a like. If you're on Facebook, a like, and give us a thumbs up, and share to public and YouTube. Share the link out, as well as give us a thumbs up there on YouTube. So we would greatly appreciate that.
Absolutely. And this isn't going away. Go away. There you go. Yeah. So don't forget, we got about 32 minutes left to the picture of the week winner. And this is, if I think I'm correct, it's the first one for the last month of the calendar. And for those of you that have not sent me your high resolution photographs that are image of the month winners, get it in, please. Get it in so I could get this calendar. I did all the dates. Please send me the dates also, and also send me your email, because remember, the Astropalooza shirt, Astropalooza 2 tour shirt, is on for sale, and all the proceeds for that shirt go to a registered AstroWorld club. So if you have a club and you want a club to get a little mini check, and you want, tell your club members to buy them too, because the more people that buy the shirts, the bigger the check that goes out to a club. So, and send your club to me at Dan at AstroWorld Web or AstroWorld Telescopes, whichever one you want to do, .com, and let me know. Let me know your club's name, or throw it in the chat right now. I'll put it right in. Right in there, because we only have one club on the chat on the wheel right now. Well, it's a club or a gang. I don't know. It depends on which Astro club you're in. Some Astro clubs are pretty, they can get pretty tough and rough and tumble. It could be pretty bad. So
Wild Hogs, the Wild Hogs Astronomy Club.
Some clubs are nicer than others. Sons of Astronomy.
Yeah, right.
But yeah. So go vote for your picture of the month, week, whatever, and well, when are we doing picture of the month on episode?
I'm actually going to set it up tonight before bed. I'll get everything set, so voting will be able to start probably tomorrow. I think maybe I'll just be able to turn it on tomorrow morning and get it going.
Oh, cool. So
then
how about we plan to do the October picture of the month for episode 300? Why don't we do it then?
We can. We certainly can. We normally do it on Fridays, but that's let me take a look here.
12 days to vote if we get it up. If not, we could.
But no, yeah, it's usually the third Friday of the month, but we can possibly move it up to the third Wednesday. We just move it up to Wednesday. It's the same week, so
yeah, why not? Let's do it. So everybody get your votes in. Eric will get it up over the weekend, and yeah, he's been smoking it, Tom. He's been smoking.
Appreciate it, Tom. Thanks, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nice,
doing what I can.
Nice to give things away and let people do stuff. It's
nice. Yeah, that's one less thing that Dan has to deal with.
I know. Yeah, I'm telling you. And the Astropalooza website is live right now, so you could go and see who's going to be there, what time they're going to be on, all that kind of stuff is there. So there'll be some more updates tomorrow, because I'm not going to have time to do it on Sunday because I'm going on a boat. So see ya. Maybe I'll chime in. Maybe I could get in on VMix Go from the boat. That'd be cool for the show. If you do a show on Wednesday or Friday.
Say that again.
I said if you do a show Wednesday or Friday. I mean,
maybe. Yeah,
I could chime in.
Never
with
know.
VMix Go on the phone.
Maybe we'll catch. Yeah, you can catch me on, so you can hop in. Like, hello from the Caribbean. What's up? What's up, losers? You'd be like, yes, I'm nice and warm. You guys are freezing.
Hey, Chris, make them. The upload place for the IOTM calendar is in the critique in the Astropod submissions folder. It says image of the month winners. So go drop it in that folder, and then make it as high def as you can. If you could, and I'll really scale it as needed. So don't worry about that. So. Yeah, I'm not.
Casino at Atlantis.
So we're staying one day in Miami. I think it's like 9 hours in Miami. So then back on the boat, and then we spent I think 3 days in Bahamas. So
nice. It'd be a good getaway, man.
So nice, there is the beachside stargazing excursion at Bahamas. It goes till only 9 p.m. It goes to, but
what?
Well, they got to get it back on the boat, and we got to go that.
Yeah, I guess.
But I think that's the night we're leaving. But my plan is to take my little Pegasus with my FRA 400 and the Eagle, and throw it on there and just play. See what I can get. I don't know what I could get from down there, but
you can probably get Centaurus A.
I probably could. but I don't know if it's up now. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to double check and take a look and see
I'd have to look.
what would be up. Yeah.
Yep. So it's just a trip that I'm taking with some family. JC.
High 80s. You can probably get high 80s or an M45.
I could get all that here. I want to get something that I can't get.
That's that. Yeah, I know that's down that way.
Even if it's one object, I don't even care. Just get like an hour of data and see what whatever. But
yeah, don't forget to grab your flaps though.
What?
Don't forget to grab your flaps.
Oh yeah, I'll grab my little flat panel with me. It'll be in my bag. That's fine.
Because you never know about the could be sea, air, sea,
Oh yeah, there'll be some spray and sand and all that.
And stuff like that.
I'll literally probably be setting up in sand, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
So we'll see. Yeah, it would be interesting, man.
So I don't know. I'll bring it anyway. I don't know if I can bring it. I'm gonna try and bring it, but we'll see.
Okay.
I don't feel very comfortable giving somebody a telescope and a mount head. I think I might carry that myself and give them the tripod.
I would.
What?
I would. That's just me though.
What?
I certainly would carry it myself.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I planned. I'll carry the mount head in the mix, and I'll carry my SKB with the Eagle. They could have all the clothes and stuff. I don't care if we lose that.
Yeah, no, Tom, that would be pretty cool too if you using a C-Star.
Yeah, you know what? I just got ZWO under my wing, so it's going to be a couple of months before I even see a C-Star. But I can take orders for him if you want one.
Yeah, but but that would be one of those types. If you wanted to go, if you want going on a trip, maybe you don't want to take your rig or for whatever reason.
Yep.
You can. That may be something that could be a really cool option.
Yeah, I don't know which if it's it all depends if that they do those little shuttle boats that get you to the beach. If it's the last one at 9 o'clock, I'm gonna be pissed. But I mean,
right.
I'm seriously thinking getting a new toy. Well, you know where to go, Tom.
Yeah.
You know where to go. But if it's a ZWO thing, just give me a little bit. I'm building up my first order, everybody. So if you buy something from ZWO from me, I appreciate it. That'd be great. But just it might be a couple of weeks until I get my first shipment. So.
Hey, Tarek, how are you, man?
Tarek, my buddy from the UAE. What's up?
Yes. Hey, is Tom still on? Bramwell? Is he still on, or did he hop off?
I think he stopped lurking for a little bit.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. No, just curious.
And if Mark Ellis, I saw him in the chat. Mark, let me know if you got my email regarding your Giotto, because I sent you he happened to have a hot. I'll call it a hot pixel in the flat panel. He had one light that was brighter than all the rest. There was one light that was just like blasting in there. I got a picture of it. I was like, well, that obviously shouldn't happen. That's going to ruin your flats. So just send it.
Yes.
So let me know what it is, and we'll replace that for you.
Yep.
Don't want to spend $300 on a flat panel. Oh, there he is.
Tom's there. I was going to say a few he was on. Tom, this.
Uh-oh.
This Asato. This Asato low profile is killer. This is a killer piece of kit here, man.
Yep.
Oh man, when I get it out here, get it back out there, I absolutely love that thing. It is killer how fine it is.
Yeah, Tom. I'm sure. I have three. I have one of them right here. Here's one of them. That's one. And then I got another one. Somewhere I'm breaking stuff. Something. I got another one sitting over here. Oh, here it is. Here's the other one. There's my other one. So I got another one. I had a third one in the other room, and they're all perfect. So I mean, that was definitely a one-off. I'll tell you that right off the bat. So I have not seen, and I've sold many of them. Never had a problem. So sorry, Mark. You got the one that I sent you the send it to Tom. And I told you also, if you want, I'll send you a label for it. But send it to Tom with the form that I sent you, and just let me know if you want to pay for the shipping.
Hey, Charity.
There he is, Lady Low Key.
Lady Low Key.
Lady Low Key
down in Florida.
Yep. But everyone knows what a Prima Luce fanboy I am. So
yeah, it's Sofa King good. It is good. It is a
Sofa King good. Yep.
It is
absolutely. Awesome. I've had 3 Asados and 2 Arcos.
Mm-hmm.
They've all been great. Yeah.
So yeah, we have your presentation, don't we?
Oh shoot, I totally forgot about that.
Yes, we totally
9:10.
Yes, see,
I do. I got Eric's got to keep me. You know, I'm checked out.
Every once in a while,
I'm checked out. I'm on vacation. I'm sorry.
You're already on vacation. I'm on vacation.
I'm on vacation. This is not my locker. I love that. Love that movie.
So yeah, we got yours.
Yep.
To do, and then like I said, we'll touch on my processing, how my processing is coming.
And then we got picture of the month.
Yeah, we got picture of the month in 20 minutes.
Picture of the
20 minutes.
Let me just get rid of this. Delete that. Let me just add a picture in here real quick. I just screwed this up. I smell pizza. Insert picture. This device.
So you've been you said you haven't had a chance to do any imaging recently, right?
0. I've been working on the website every breathing night that I have. And last week I was sick. That it wasn't really that good anyway. Last week I was feeling. What is it? 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. I just finally getting over it. I literally have had 0 imaging done. I've been testing stuff. I've been testing filters. You know, I've been working 2 jobs. So I mean, really haven't had time to. I really need a dome that opens and closes, so I could just set it and forget it, and it'll close on its own. And and then I could, give you all the data process. So so that being said, all right, so we're gonna get into this a little bit here, and let's see if I could quick play this guy. There we go, and we'll do slideshow and from beginning, and there we go. I think, right? So we minimize this guy. All right, that's fine. I'm going to be on the right side anyway. So tonight we're going to be talking about our southern constellation, because we're doing one southern, one northern, so we don't alienate the other half of the world that we want to watch us. So we're going to do Pavo is the peacock, and I said it was a fish, and I was obviously wrong. It's a peacock, and it's quite interesting about how it came to being. So okay, and then some Pavo stats, right? Well, like I said, it's Latin for peacock. The brightest star is Peacock. It's the apparent magnitude of 1.94 plus 1.94. Like I said during Eric's presentation, it's 1 one smaller than at 44th
Canis Major.
size. Yeah, one smaller than the Canis Major. It was introduced by Dutch astronomer Petrus Planicus in the 16th century. Now you got to kind of remember that you're not going to hear when you're doing these the southern kind of constellations. You might hear Ptolemy here and there because some of them come over the horizon and that kind of stuff. But a lot of these southern constellations were seen first by people that really none of us really paid attention to, being in the northern hemisphere, but we're going to learn about him. So I think I'm going to do a little bit about, because Petrus Planicus did quite a lot.
He did.
He did quite a lot. So I think maybe when I come back after episode 300, I want to do a presentation of southern hemisphere astronomers and what they did to forward the other half of the world into the astronomy. So I think that would be kind of cool. It first appeared in Uranometria by Johann Bayer. Everyone knows the Uranometria. It's one of the foremost maps and catalogs of all the stars, and it's in 1603 was where this constellation appeared first. So 1600. It's got no Messier objects. However, I'll tell you this: I don't expect to be any Messier objects in there.
No, Charles
Messier wasn't hanging out in in Brazil trying to do these things. So that being said, I don't expect any Messier, but there is a plethora of stuff to see in Pavo, and the 4 things that I put in there is nothing. There is a crap ton of galaxies in there. It's amazing. It's like Ursa Major. It's like Ursa Major of the South. That's how many galaxies there are. There are 5 known exoplanet systems in Pavo, and 1 meteor shower comes out of that. I'm not sure which one it was. I forgot which one it was. No, that's the wrong one. So I left this in here. Because we like to talk about. I know I did this last week. I just wanted to do it again because I think it's kind of important, because I got some questions on there between apparent and absolute magnitude, right? So apparent magnitude is literally like, all right, well, what does it look like when a person is standing on the Earth? And that's what apparent magnitude is. So that's what from your point of view, how bright does it look? And the more negative it is, the brighter the star is, right? So the more positive it is, the dimmer it is, right? So that's how apparent magnitude is. Now, absolute magnitude, it kind of puts everything together at a certain distance and judges the luminosity. Math and stuff like that I'm not going to get into, but they take all the luminosity and they make it all equidistant. So everything's in 10 parsecs. So it's what the actual absolute magnitude of that object at a distance of 10 parsecs. And no, distance is not a time. I mean, a parsec is not a time. It's a distance. Han Solo screwed it up. If you want to know more about that, you could listen to last week's conversation about that. So Pavel mythology, Pavel Chekhov, Pavo mythology. So Greek mythology, there's a lot of stuff about Pavo, believe it or not, and I don't understand why so much. I'm not sure where Greece is and if they see Pavo, but there is some Greek mythology there. Maybe they just made it up and the southern people kind of threw the name in there. I'm not sure, but they might be able to see this. It's right on on 41 degrees where I am. I can't see it. It's about 10 degrees below the horizon. So that being said, maybe the Greece people can see it. I don't know. I'll have to look that up because I think
probably so. But do you think so? It's at 20 degrees.
Well, it's about 10 degrees below my horizon.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So.
Okay. Interesting.
So 40, so it's minus 10 from here. I think it goes from minus 90 to plus 30, I think, if I remember right. Something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd have to
Okay.
look at it again. But
Okay.
so the peacock was the famous sacred bird of Hera, right? Hera loved the peacocks, man. She just loved them, and she actually drove. And I got a picture of it right here. And you can let me see if I can move me up a little bit. And I'm sorry I didn't introduce to you, Eric, but I'll put me. Oops, I moved the whole thing. I didn't want to do that. And we'll do that, and we'll do that. So you can see Hera
There you
there, driving the chariot of peacocks, right? So she actually drove around in this thing. I don't know how fast peacocks were. They don't seem like fast birds, but I mean, I guess they use their wings.
So she's got enough of them right there. So
Yeah, I guess she's got enough. So we get back at it. So the story of the peacock's eyes, right? So let me just get back to this. So it's quite interesting on that because take a look at this. So Zeus fell in love with Io, and Io was a nymph, right? And he loved her, and he was hooking up with her and whatever. And Hera almost caught him, right? Almost caught him.
Yep.
Said, "What the hell are you doing?" And super fast. I don't know how Zeus did it, but he turned Hera into a cow before she saw him. So he turned her into a cow. I don't know if that's where you get heifer from, because he turned her into a heifer, but a heifer, whatever. But he turned her into a cow, right? And she's like, "Nah, I know what you're doing. I'm going to keep an eye on this heifer now." So she got Argus right here. Now, Argus was a guard in Olympia, right? And he was cool as hell, right? Because he had 100 eyes. So he could see everything. He had eyes on his back, on his sides, whatever. He saw everything. So he was just, so Hera said, here, Argus, here you go. Take the heifer and watch her. Never let your eyes off her. So he takes the heifer, he ties it to a tree, and he chills out and just watches and watches and watches the heifer and watches it. So Zeus is like got the 7-year itch. So he's like, I got to get in touch with Io because this is just crazy. Hera ain't doing it for me no more. I got to go somewhere else. So she's like, Hermes. And that's why Hermes is kind of in the background over there, right? Hermes goes down. He says, Hermes, do me a favor. Just take care of this guy. Just do whatever you got to do. Get rid of her so I can hang out with Io. Right?
Yep.
So Hermes says, okay, no problem. I got your back, boss. You're my boss. I don't want to get struck down with no lightning bolt. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to take care of this heifer. So he goes down there and he does a smart thing, right? He sits there. Hermes was, master of the pan flute, right?
Yeah.
Master of the pan flute. He would just sit there and he befriended Argus for a time and just told him stories and played the flute and told him some more stories. And it was real nice. It's a real great time. And he just waiting until all the eyes fell asleep. And what he did was he found the nearest rock and smashed it into the head of Argus. Killed Argus, get the heifer out of the way. And what he did to commemorate the Argus defeat, he took all the eyes out of Argus and placed them in the peacock's tail. And that's how the eyes got in the peacock's tail.
Interesting. See how things all, kind of, end up associating with, all these different, animals and stuff. So it's like, how did the peacock get so many eyes?
Yeah, there you go. Look at it. So here's a little picture. I didn't do it right. Well, I gotta move me down again. But there's Hera pointing at Zeus saying, no, baby, I didn't do nothing. And then and then she drags the heifer onto the tree, gives it to Argus, and they ties it to the tree. He falls. You don't see Hermes here, but Hermes is there yapping at him, and he falls asleep, and then he dies. So there you go.
Yeah.
So here we go. So Dan's Pavo picks, right? Let me get rid of
So
me
now you
over
want to
here.
move your
Yeah, I'm gonna move me again.
Yep.
And that's something we're gonna have to get used to here, I guess. But
yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
why is this? It's display 2. Sorry, my bad. Oh,
Mana.
but now. Why? And I'll put myself. You know, I'll just delete myself because nobody wants to see my ugly face anyway. So I'll just delete myself. There you go. So there you go. So Dan's Pavo pick number 1, right?
Yep.
All right. So this was a really cool galaxy to me, right? So this is called the Condor Galaxy. Remember 12 Days of the Condor? Or am I dating myself?
I kind of no. I think you're on your own.
Robert Redford. I'm dating myself. Anyway, this is NGC 6872 and 4970, which is the little guy right in here, right next to it. And you also, there's a whole bunch of, there's a big galaxy cluster in here. One there, and 4972, 6876. This guy did a really nice job taking this picture. This is 212 million light years away. Unbelievable. So you know what? There's probably people living there, chilling out, looking at us.
You never know. Yeah.
Discovered by John Herschel. I don't know how he did it in 1835, but I'll have to figure that out as well. This photo is by J. Langston Astro. So thank you to J. Langston. He took this with the ASI 1600 with astronomic filters, with a Vixen, nice little Vixen scope, VMC 260.
Okay.
19 and a half hours on this. So
that's some data. That's some work. I mean, you got to collect a lot of light if you're talking, you know, a target that's
from Australia.
That's over 200 million light years away.
Yep. From a dark sky in Australia. But I love the bar here, and I love the spikes of this galaxy. It's very reminiscent to me of, what is it, 106? A little bit. A little reminiscent to me on that. So.
Okay.
This is amazing. This galaxy is amazing. I love this galaxy. Huge galaxy, NGC 6744. 30 million. Only 30 million.
Okay.
30 million, you could get there in a little, you know, hop, skip, and a jump, right? Through the cosmic ocean. There you go. This is discovered by James Dunlop, another Dutch in 1826. This photo, I'm not making fun of him or nothing, but the name's kind of odd. Fernando Yang. I guess he got some Spanish in him somewhere. But this was taken with a Chile scope, an RC1000. That is a 1 meter telescope. And I looked up the price. I looked up the price of that.
Yeah. And
for the low price of $622,000, you could have that.
Oh, that's it.
So I wanted to put it with another. This is what it kind of looks like. This is with the same picture with a this is with a 12 by Kevin Parker. This is with a 12-inch nude. A little bit more in our price range here. Okay.
Yeah.
12-inch nude. That's a 12-inch. It wasn't 16. Oh man, it was. Sorry, it was. No. Oh, maybe I did change. Yeah, 16 hours from Australia as well. So, but that's with a normal scope, pretty much. More galaxies involved here.
Yeah.
Lots of galaxies. This is called the Pavo trio. That's designating these 3 here. And it's also known as the Devil's Mask, it's called. That's the eyes and the slit mouth, kind of. You know, it's a little upside down. But known as the Devil's Mask. 190 million light years away by Terry Robinson. This is done with a 10-inch RC, so not so much, not out of our price range here for a lot of people. The S-Big STL 11,000 is a little pricey, but it's a nice camera. 16 hours. And this was from Brazil, if I remember right.
Okay.
This is from Brazil. And then here's number 3. This is a large, not as large as the rest of them, but this is the Great Peacock Globular. It's the 4th biggest glob, right behind Omega,
Yep.
M22, and
Yep.
I'm missing the other one.
M13.
No, it's bigger than M13.
It's bigger than M13.
Yep. Yep. I forgot what the third one was, but I had it in my head and I lost it. This one is a very short 13,000 light years away, so not millions. We're in the thousands. This photo is by Bruno Rodasargi with a Skywatcher 250. So it's a
Okay.
12, not so bad. With a 294 MC. 1 hour and 36 minutes from Brazil.
Nice.
Only an hour and 36 minutes with a color cam. So nice. Oh, that's it. That's all. I only had 3.
That's it.
What was that for? And I just didn't. Did I do 2 3s? I did.
You did.
4.
You did do. So
there you go. All right. So there you go. So that is Pavo. There's a lot more to see in Pavo. I'm telling you, it's really, really it's a large constellation, right?
Yep.
But there is a load of galaxies in there and galaxy clusters. There's the Great Peacock Cluster.
Yeah, see that.
There's a lot of stuff in there. So if you get down to the south, you know what I'm going to take a picture of? I'm going to see if I can get crux. I want to get the whole crux.
Do you think you can get the Southern Cross?
I don't know. I don't know how far it is. I got to look at where I am. So
because the Southern Cross is crux.
I know.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
We'll see.
Chris is saying I'd rather shoot myself than collimate the
VCM
align 2 RCs.
Oh, the VCM too. The VCM's worse. The VCM's worse than RC. Yeah, the RC100 binoscope. Yeah, okay. $1.25 million for that, not including the cameras.
Okay. Yeah, Tom's saying you can get the Southern Cross from the Bahamas.
I mean, I'd like to see it. That'd be pretty cool. And let me see.
But speaking of RCs, I don't know if anyone has seen. Did you see Luca Modico's one of his latest?
Not yet. No, I did.
Videos?
I saw it pop up.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, he got a new 10-inch RC.
God bless him.
And what he actually said everything on that RC was great except the 3-inch focuser. The focuser was just junk, trash, whatever. So he ended up working with I believe Altair Astro to get a 2.5-inch Crayford or focuser that he said works great. Great travel, all of that. And it doesn't seem thank you, Rack and Pinion. Thank you, Turek. It's a Rack and Pinion. So 2.5 Rack and Pinion focuser, RMP focuser. But he said he was explaining in a way that if you get the RCs, not the smaller RCs, the small RCs like the RC6, the RC8 are a nightmare. But the ones that you can actually collimate, you can detach and collimate the focuser, those are much better and easier because you can use like a Howie Glatter and you can focus those a lot better by focus. You get the focuser in line with the second using the laser, and then you work on the primary, and it may not be as bad as, because I've had a fear. I love the thought of an RC, of a truss RC, but the fear of that of the collimation process. But
yeah,
if
I'm
it's
not a fan.
true, having that, that's having that focuser, that detached or separate focuser. He was saying those types of RCs are much easier to work with in collimate and stuff like that.
Let's see, 16, 17. Let's say 16.
Yeah, exactly, Beatrice. So, that you never know. If I ever decide that I want to move on from the Schmitz or anything like that, because I don't need a bunch of telescopes, but there's something about the RC astrographs that have always intrigued me.
Yeah. So I'm not going to be able to get Crux. It looks like that's more of a summer.
Okay.
Omega.
Okay, so right. So the truss design is easier to collimate. The mirror is decoupled. Yeah, thank you. So
can't get Omega either. Man, what
okay.
can I get? Somebody give me examples of what to get.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Yeah, I'll find something. Give me examples to get from the Bahamas that I can't get up here, because I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll be able to, because you can't see anything from nothing's pulling up from Stellarium or anything like that.
I'm looking at it now to kind of see what's Leo Minor versus Major. Let's see.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Beatrice. The images taken with RCs are very, very nice. And
Ryan's going to be upside down though, so that's just going to be interesting.
Yep, Orion will be upside down. And yeah, you won't have to worry about phone wires. That's a good thing there, Dan.
That
Tom's pointing out.
True.
So
it looks like
you can get drunk. Yes.
Oh
yes, sir. Yes, you
don't
can.
worry about that, man. I'm gonna go live with my buddy, and we're gonna be spitting all over the place. Don't even worry about it. It looks like some people found us. We got a 28 watching us now. So welcome everybody.
Thank you, everybody. I hope everybody having a great Friday.
If you know anything in the constellation Puppis or Hydra or Pixis or Sextans, let me know, because I'm looking for stuff that I can't get. Fornax. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, well, let's see. Ernie's saying M46.
I could get all that. I could get all the Messier objects up here. M46. Yeah, that's all the way in. Yeah, I could get that. I could get that from my front yard. I don't need that. There's a nice planetary nebula in there. I don't know. Well, why don't we go and look at picture of the week? I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's 9:38.
Okay. Let's do that then. So let me get that up here. Now we'll share my screen.
Now let me go back to, get out of Stellarium here.
So let's do a recap here before we make our announcement. So last week, we had Norm winning Image of the Week. with the Ring of Fire. So again, that was a great image of the annular eclipse. And we had Jackie's Cygnus Wall. The Crescent Nebula by Ernie. You can see the very faint soap bubble right there. The Flaming Star and the Tadpole Nebulas by Josh. And The Ghosts of Cassiopeia by Tom Peter. And we had 45 votes. That's awesome. Thank you guys for voting. That's a good number. Good number for voting there. So let's take a look and let's see who is the winner of Image of the Week for
11-3.
the first week of November. $47 votes, and the results are Ernie with 19 votes. What a close vote by one vote between number between Ernie and Tom.
Wow. Congrats,
Ernie. Congratulations, sir.
One vote. Wow.
By one vote.
Holy cow.
Wait. Wow. Thank you. Thanks to everyone who took the time out to vote. Really appreciate that.
I think that's his first one in a while. I think. Nice job, Ernie.
Congratulations.
Yep. Awesome.
Yes.
Nice job, my friend. Nice job.
Yes. So, like we were saying and having a chat just a few minutes ago, I will go ahead and I will be working on, after the show tonight, to get the Image of the Week winners for the month of October set up. I'm blind. Don't do that.
What's his? Sorry,
I will get them set up for
Steve
Image of the
Malley
Week.
sent me a bunch.
Oh, nice. So, and we will be opening up voting for that, and that'll open up for voting until episode 300. So instead of the Friday of the Friday show, we will move it up a couple days early and announce the winner on episode 300. So do not forget to vote once that goes live.
So just what one thing, are you going to be doing a picture of the week for the week I'm away?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, good. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So keep on sending.
And then what probably will happen is if I don't do the show, the WebEx show, or Zoom rather, then I will announce both. We'll do both when we get back. When you get back.
All right, cool.
We'll announce it then.
Awesome. All right, well, we got about 10 minutes left. You want to just do you want to do a Masters of Pix Insight class and have dinner?
Yeah, we can definitely do that. As far as a giveaway, yeah.
But it's Friday, right? It's Friday.
It is.
Friday, Monday. Let's see. AstroWorld. Let's see. So here we go. So let me show you this real quick. So this is who's going to win the check for the shirts.
Okay.
It is one person in there. So there's one group in there. So the Fort Worth Astronomical Society is the only one on there. So email me your groups, your group stuff, and depending on what it is, we'll add some money in it from AstroWorld too, because if there's not a lot of people buying shirts, I want to, if we don't make $100 in profit, we'll make it $100 check. So we'll do that to whoever wins on. That's going to be for Astropalooza. So you got to go and get your Astropalooza tour shirt. So that being said, you go to AstroWorld Telescopes and you could get that. So, all right, 166 people for the Masters of Pix Insight giveaway. 166 people.
Right.
Don't forget, December 31st is the last one. You're going to have to re-sign up for these. We're going to purge. We're purging. It's been a couple of years. So, let's see. So Friday the 29th, if we have one show that way. But Friday the 29th, we're going to be purging. If we have a show that week anyway, that's Christmas week. We probably won't, but we'll be purging it that week. So the 22nd is probably going to be the last wheel as you see it there. So that being said, let's see. We give away Masters of Pix Insight workshops every week, and we're giving away one right now. Who's going to learn from some of the best? Who's going to learn from some of the best? Here we go. And the winner is going to be Michael Gerard.
Congrats, Michael.
Congrats, Mike. I'll send you the email, and you'll be able to get in contact with Pete, and then you could get your free class, your free workshop. So congrats. Oh, we just got our second club in. We got our second club. Westminster Astronomical Society is now. So now your chance, Fort Worth, dropped from 100% to 50%.
50.
So now you're down to 50.
The flip of a coin.
What's that?
The flip of a coin. Yeah.
Flip of a coin.
Now it's
50.
gone down to the flip of a coin.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
Yeah, real quick, since we only have a few minutes left on the show, why don't we do a quick critique here?
We got the third. Now it's 33 and a third. 33.33.
Oh, now it's down to 33%.
Buffalo Astronomical Society got by. There you go. Let's see if we can go down to 25. Who else is out there? 25. So Tom P uploaded to critique. Is that what you're doing with the C-Star?
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. So, all right. So here we are in the critique, my Astro image folder. And let's take a look at M27 here. There's quite a few that are in here, but I know that this is an image from C-Star that I would be interested in checking out here. And this is M27.
Right. Let's check it out.
From Thomas. And you know what? That's not a bad image. Overall.
Wow.
It's not a bad image.
I can make out the central star, I think.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. And give me some stats on that there, Tom. Give me some stats.
This was, we closed this. Is there any information here? No necessarily any information. Yeah.
Stats. How much integration time? What did you do with it? Did you do a live stat? Did you take the subs and stack it all in Pix Insight, or just let the C-Star do everything and you saved it? What did you do?
Yeah, I'd be very curious. Yeah, definitely be curious to know about that one. But I think that's impressive. And how much is the C-Star? So just under 500, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
500.
That's pretty darn impressive.
And, and it comes with a free solar filter and everything. Oh, we just got 25. The Lehigh Valley Amateur Astronomical Society.
All right, it's growing now.
Now all you got to do is buy T-shirts to make sure you get a check. So,
hey, Charity, you never know if you want to do imaging. If this could definitely be an option for you if this is something you're interested in. Charity, it's not bad. He said you processed it in PixInsight.
And you took all the subs and dumped them in PixInsight and did your process, right? Is that correct? Or did you take the stacked image from the C-Star and dump that in? Just curious. Gotta wait for that.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know that as well. Starlancer says he got a decent NGC 891 in it. 12 minutes. 10-second images. 12 minutes of 10-second images.
All right. Maybe Richard Wright is right. Maybe we are coming close to the death of guiding. Stacked by C-Star. And all right.
Stacked by C-Star. Okay.
That's pretty cool. Stacked in C-Star.
That is quite impressive.
Out of the stack and tweaked it with PixInsight, it looks like. So
yes.
Pretty cool.
That is quite impressive.
Now, I guess my question is, did you take flats with it or just?
That would be my next question, was the calibration frames. How did that work out?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if did you take flats or I don't know. Excuse me.
So, hey Dave, give me a minute. Maybe we can take a quick look at that. Your Pac-Man here. It was stacked. Okay.
Stacked. Yes.
Stacked. But yeah, I don't know. Did he say he did calibration frames or not? So it was all stacked from C-Star.
Yeah, it looks like.
And do you create like a master flat or anything within C-Star so you can stack that way?
I'm not I don't think you're gonna have to put some sort of flat panel on there to do that. You're not gonna be able to use.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Maybe sky flats with it. I don't know. Or maybe it's not even needed. Pretty cool.
Oh, nice, Mark. Yeah, so he said Mark was saying he was impressed with what Sean came up with using the C-Star, so he ordered himself one. So he's going to maybe get it by Christmas.
If anybody wants one, feel free to order it from me because I can now get ZWO stuff, but it's just going to take a couple of weeks. You might have it by February. So,
okay, let's take a look at a few more here.
Sure. Yeah, for 12 minutes, that's unbelievable. No calibration frames, 0.
Yeah, no calibration frames. So let me go ahead and I'll move that one up here. Okay, Dave's Pac-Man. And this one I'll go ahead and download.
Yeah, it looks like it's
it is
XISF.
An XISF file. And I'll just put this in downloads here really quick. Get these out of the way here. Okay. Starless. That's right. So, Dave, Dan, what do you think?
I'm sorry, I can barely. Can you zoom in a little bit on that because it's
Yeah.
really small on my thing. A little bit more. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. Get into the dark stuff for me. That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool. It looks ghosty. It looks very ghosty.
Well, it's
I like
a Pac-Man nebula,
Yeah, it's
so
Pac-Man.
it's going to
Yeah.
have Ghost.
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
Waka, waka,
Detail
waka.
looks great. It looks good. I mean, it's the black is very smooth, which is nice. Usually, I'd see some sort of star reflections occasionally, but not in this case. It looks. I like the starless. I think it looks good. It brings out the dark nebula quite a bit.
Yeah.
You can zoom back out if you want.
Yeah. And let's see here. Oh,
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Even the structure off to the right here. But no. And of course I do like. And no, I like it. It's nice. Yeah, it's a good starless. It's a good starless image.
I like it.
Yeah. I like it. All right. Well, thanks for sharing that there, Dave. Appreciate it. How long was this as far as into capturing and integration time?
Stats. Yeah, give us stats.
Yeah. Share that info if you don't mind. I'd like to see that here. 12 hours. Okay. 12 hours. Nice. You said, okay, you got to redo your red channel to finish, doing the stars. Okay, 12 hours of
All right,
of the Hubble palette. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, Starlancer, I put my NGC 891 in the folder. Yeah. Oh, this is from the C Star as well. Okay, let's take a look. Let's minimize here. And go back. Sorry. To
What
here.
are you doing?
And we'll go ahead. And let's refresh. Did you just put it in here?
Is that a Star L copy? Is that it? This is the one right up there?
Oh yeah, right here. These are what was the integration time on this?
Yeah, that looks pretty darn good.
That looks pretty darn good.
Can you zoom on that bright star for me for a real second?
Yeah.
Looks a little funky.
Yeah, it does. That does look a little funky. Several of them, I mean, it's like some sort of a halo.
Is it a halo? I see some spikes.
But it looks slightly almost looks like a blocky or an arrow. You know.
I think the galaxy looks great. I think the star.
Yeah, the galaxies look really good.
It's the first one he took. It's 1 hour.
Okay. 1 hour. How many seconds? How many per?
They're all 10 seconds, I think.
10 seconds. Yeah. That's probably a good number.
Yeah, I would think so.
Because you're not guiding, because you can't guide or anything.
Yeah, it's probably from rotation.
Mm-hmm. No, but that's good.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
Now, did you? Okay, it's stacked in Pix Insight. Okay.
He stacked this one. He stacked in Pix Insight.
Yeah, I wonder if you stacked it in C Star because the other one he stacked in a C Star and took the stacked image out. So I mean,
and then he did the post in Pix Insight.
Yeah, I believe David's all alt as. I don't think they make an equatorial C Star. So.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think they're all.
Cool.
But no, thank
that
you.
Looks great, man.
That's good. That does. I'm quite impressed with that.
For $500, I mean,
Yes, absolutely.
makes you want to spend $2,000 and get a Unistellar or something. You know.
Jackie put one in from last week of the Cygnus wall in the False Hubble palette. Oh yeah, this is the one she put in for Image of the Week. I just love the, it's just one of the great shots as far as the Cygnus wall. I love it. It's a great target for me.
Yep.
And I just love,
Looks
I
good.
love how it's set up.
Guys are good.
It's good.
Guys are good.
It was a good. Yeah, that was good.
Very, very good. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So awesome.
Yep. Mark Ellis uploaded the horse head to Butcher. I saw your horse head. It's awesome. It looks great. I saw your horse head. It's black and white.
Oh, yeah, download this one.
Download it. And this will be the last one for the night. Last one for the night.
Yeah.
Here you go. I like that blue. I like it.
I do.
I liked it when he put it in. He put it in the Discord channel. I didn't say anything, but
I like that blue.
I do.
It is a nice change of pace.
Yep, completely different. And you're used to seeing the red from the HA, but
yep,
having that little different take on it, I really do like it. I think it's great.
Yeah, that is nice. That is definitely a different take on it, and I do appreciate that. That's good. Well done, everyone. Man, well done.
I want that.
All right.
I want that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right.
So,
Alrighty.
all right now.
Very, very cool.
Yes. Thanks everybody for sharing. Appreciate that.
Yep.
So don't forget to critique my image. Just drop them in there. astroworldweb.com/critique.
Yep.
And we will check them out. Just like we did just now. We'll take a look at a few more maybe next Friday. So
next Friday, not with me.
Well,
Well,
next Friday you'll be out. So when are you heading out, as a matter of fact?
Sunday, 9 a.m.
Sunday at 9 a.m. Okay. Yep. So I can't make any guarantees as far as if there will be a show. If I do it, it will come from I will stream probably live from Zoom. But if I can, I will. If not, then we will see everybody in about a week.
Yep. And then
man, have a great time.
I will.
Hopefully you'll be able to have an opportunity to do at least an hour or so of imaging if you can.
We'll give it a shot. And if anybody has any suggestions from the Bahamas and anybody wants to go look and see what's available in the Bahamas for me, so I don't have to do all the work, just feel free to let me know any suggestions. It's going to be pretty cool. So, I mean, hopefully if I get to it, I'm still on the fence on whether I'm going to bring it or not, because it is a little bit of much to bring. But we'll see. It's not a lot. It's a lot of light stuff, but I'll think about it. I'll pack it all up and I'll see what it does. All right.
And
at the very least, I'll go live from the Bahamas on the boat somewhere for about a minute, because I don't want to go crazy with the Wi-Fi. But I'll go for a minute and we'll say have a good night. All right. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to go heat up my pizza because it's literally been sitting here for 2 hours. and I'm gonna heat that up and have dinner. I munched down a garlic knot while Eric was doing his presentation, but it's time to eat dinner at 10 o'clock. So go get your Astropalooza t-shirt if you're so inclined and you would like to purchase a ZWO product from me and help me get my first order out. Feel free. It's all on the website. You can go grab it. It's going to be a little bit longer in the beginning. It'll get quicker and later on, I promise you. But I do now have CWO products on the website. So, all right. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I think that's all we got to say.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, I think so. It's been a fun Friday here.
Yeah, absolutely. And everybody, thanks for the well wishes. I'll see you guys live from the boat. And I think that's it. I'm gonna go eat my pizza.
Okay.
So
yeah, go have your pizza, man.
right,
So
everybody.
again, thanks everybody. I will get to work on the image of the month setup. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow morning. It should be going live. It should be live by tomorrow morning, and then you can begin to vote. And don't forget, voting will continue until the 15th when we have episode 300. So
Yep, you could do it with the episode. So it's a 9 o'clock start. So let's say 10 o'clock. Ended at 10 on the 15th.
Sure, 10 Eastern. Sure.
Yeah. All right. All right, everybody. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for supporting us over the past 299 episodes. Thank you so much for all the sponsorships and friendships and information and jokes and all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for being part of this wonderful community we call AstroWorld, and looking to grow a lot more now that we're streaming on all the platforms again. So that being said, thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. I know I'm gonna have a great week. So as long as
I know you are.
as long as we don't pull a Gilligan's Island or something, I'll be fine. But
be positive.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm give me a $15 glass of wine and I'm fine. Don't worry about it. But everybody have a good night. Take care. Have a great and safe weekend. And remember, as always, to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see. You might see Eric, and you'll see me when I get back.
Maybe, maybe not. You never know. But if not, see you at episode 300.
300.
Get those videos in.
Yeah, get those videos in. Really, seriously. I will sail the boat to your house. I'll see you later, everybody. Have a good night.
Take care, everybody. Clear skies.